With the demand for mobile RV technicians and inspectors on the rise, many people outside the RV world still aren't aware of these career opportunities. Today, we'll meet with a mobile RV technician balancing a thriving business, homeschooling, and family life.
My name is Eric Flores. This is my wife, Jessica, and we both started the Ark Mobile RV Repair in Dallas, Texas.
We were both in corporate America. We had 2 kids at the time. We were living in Terrell, Texas, and this was right before the pandemic hit. So we were pretty lucky because we started up the business like right around that time. Corporate America just was not doing it for either of us anymore. I had already decided to become a stay-at-home mom by that point and stay with my kids, and Eric was working in commercial real estate. We just decided that, our life needed a change. I think we've always had a goal to be business owners. We just never knew what business. Jessica with the Ark Mobile RV Repair, how are you? Are you staying chilly with that cold water? No, ice baths reverse aging and wrinkles, so that's always a good thing, right? When your hot water heater breaks down. Good news is Eric's coming. Eric's gonna be over there tonight, so he will get everything all installed for you, okay?
So we're heading to the first job of the day out in Salina, Texas. This job, it's basically a AC installation without the electrical part. And so we're gonna get there. I think it's a shell van, like a Sprinter or something like that, and it doesn't have anything in it. And so he wants us to cut a hole in the roof, 14 by 14, to make room for an AC and actually install the AC, make sure it's weather tight and braced. And so that's gonna be our process, is to get that done today.
How goes it? I'm glad you didn't leave that on the roof.
First job of the day is going to be cutting a hole for this Sprinter van to install a Mach 8 air conditioner. It doesn't have anything up there currently, so we need to measure and get the cut right, because you only get to do it one time. And so we're going to jump on the roof here and get the measurements made a couple of times before we mark them, and then we'll get the angle grinder up there with the saw bit and get it cut. That way we know we can put the AC unit up there. He also wants us to install a soft start and test it. And so the first thing we're going to do is cut the hole, put the unit on the roof, and start getting ready for the bracing. We may have to brace it up with some wood, depending on how well it's stable up there with the framing on the Sprinter van. All right, just finished up with that last call. It was a success, and we're on to the next one.
What can we do that's gonna be an essential business that's always gonna, solve somebody's problem, because that's key when starting a business. There's always gotta, you gotta be solving people's problems on a continuous basis to be needed. And, and what are we passionate about? What do we love to do?
I had an epiphany just looking up into the sky that I wondered if I could do this for a living. And it was almost immediate that I started looking into some sort of an education program. And as soon as I started looking, there was only maybe 2 schools that popped up, and I already knew that it was a God thing at that point. Yeah. that it was pointing me in the right direction of what I thought I should go, which is straight to NRVTA. We had another appointment that we can push up now in Terrell to work on a lady's water heater. She had a brand new rig, no more than 6 months old, and her tankless Suburban water heater stopped working. And so we got it covered under warranty for her, and they shipped it out to us, and now we're gonna go and replace it.
Speaking to the wives out there, because when your husband comes home out of the blue and says, hey, I wanna quit my 6-figure corporate job and jump into RV life full time, that's like, whoa, that's very, very scary. But when I met him at the school and I got to talk to Professor Cooper, and we got to
Texas professor.
Yes,
professor.
That's correct.
Right,
and I got to talk to people like Todd and Stephanie, and people who were kind of building NRVTA at that time. It was a smaller school when it's grown exponentially. But when we got there, I started, mingling and meeting people and seeing, like Eric said, the opportunity. And all of a sudden, this fear turned into like all this excitement and all this like, wow, we could really knock this out of the park.
Hi, I'm Matthew Carhey, I'm 23 years old and I work for the Ark Mobile RV. I have been here for a little under 3 months now. I'm excited to work with Eric and embark on this journey regarding fixing mobile RVs and learning as much as I can. It's amazing how much work is out there.
All right, so we're here in Terrell, Texas. We're about to get started on our last job of the day. Today we have a warranty water heater replacement, tankless Suburban that stopped working for a customer that just bought her rig a few months ago. And so we are going to, we've already diagnosed it on a previous trip, and it was determined that it had a bad board, needed to be replaced. So they went ahead and sent us a brand new water heater, so that's what we're going to be doing this afternoon. All right, well, we finished with this water heater install, and we appreciate you coming along with us and getting these jobs done. And this is Eric from the Ark Mobile RV signing off, and thanking you for coming along with us, and we thank you very much.
Well, being a business owner is like completely different from being in corporate America and having a boss. I mean, just talking to the wives out there who have husbands that want to be on this, crazy, wonderful journey of becoming an RV tech, definitely back up your husband. It's number one, it's a great decision. Statistically, if you look at the numbers, purely looking at the numbers, it is a good, financially sound decision. Yeah, just go and don't look back. It's an awesome ride, awesome journey.